really, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor.
Okay, so there's this thing with DJ Akedemiks. He made a comment like 8 years ago regarding there's Kylie and Tigga, this relationship. She was 17, he's 24. He's like, 17-year-olds are not that different from 24-year-old women. 17-year-old ladies are not that different from 24-year-old ladies. And he's like, what's the big deal? You could date a 17-year-old because, hey, why not? I'm going to finally talk to men about why specifically older women a little cringy when it comes to older men talking about they want to be with a younger woman. So I didn't want to hurt your feelings or things like that because it's not I hate men. I know you guys are sensitive when it comes to sex. You claim you're logical, but not so much when it comes to sex. Other things, definitely. Building shit, definitely. When it comes to sex, I don't think you guys are as logical as you think you are, but all right, I digress. So there are 3 types of men in this world. The first type is the majority type. Statistically, the majority of men have relations with women their own age because the majority of men, although yes, they're into sex, their motivation is also companionship. So to be a companion, you need someone who has similar interests as you that you could talk to when you don't have sex. Like, you're not having sex 24/7. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to live with this person, you want them to be a companion. You want to talk to them, get along with them. You have the same age range. So certain things, culture-wise, you get along better. That's the first type of man. And I feel like that's the majority of men. Then there's the second type of men. There's the second type of men who's like, when they're older, not young people date young people. Okay, I get that. But there's the second type of men who are older, who talk about they only want to be with young women. They prefer young women as long as they're legal. Oh, she's 17 today. Oh, I can't deal with her today. She's 18 tomorrow. I can deal with her now. You guys deal with young legal women. Okay. And then there's a third type who don't give a damn whether you're legal or not. They want to deal with the younger the better, because you guys always talk about, oh, there's no baggage, she's young, she's impressionable, I could mold her, groom her the way I want. We understand the third type. The third type, you guys are pedos. You don't care about the law. You will have the younger the better. Yeah. The first type, I like my own age, thank you very much, because I want a companion. I want someone I can grow old with. You're not gonna grow old with a young person. They're gonna wipe your diaper, your ass, your shitty diapers, whatever. Okay, whatever. It's that middle type, the second type, that women look at you, we're like, because we know you are one step away from being a pedo. The only reason that you are not with someone underage is because you're afraid of going to jail. So, okay, the legal age is 18. So you guys, oh my gosh, I want an 18-year-old. Why? Because she's young. She doesn't have any baggage. Okay. But you see in other countries where the legal age is a lot younger, like 14, 15, 13. And men are jumping on these ladies. So we know you second type men who only deal with women who are legal. No, we know. If the legal age became 13, you want to be on that. We know that. And why we know that? Because we're women. Although you guys be talking shit about older women, we were young too. And we had experience with older men approaching us and talking all this kind of shit. Like women like me who had fathers in their lives. When you older 40-something-year-old men approach us, we're like, oh my gosh, are you lost, old man? Did you get out of your nursing home? because we saw you as like a father. You know what I mean? Like, you're an old man. We're gonna bring you back to the nursing home or some shit. You guys will say, oh, because I'm a certain age, I'm bitter that you guys want to have relations with someone who just became legally someone you can have sex with legally. Makes us bitter. No, we're just trying to warn young women, because we were young too, and we experienced this kind of stuff from old men up old. I just need you guys to know, like, if a woman doesn't have a father in her life, she sees him as an old man. When you're 18 and the 40-something-year-old man is like, "Hey, girl," she's like, "Ooh, sorry, you okay?" Women who don't have a father in life, and sadly that's a lot in the black community, they are happy someone older is giving them attention, loving them, saying they're going to do the world for them. And you manipulate them and make them do whatever you want because they're impressionable. Their brains haven't fully developed. You know, I think it's like the brain is fully developed like at 23 or 24. So if you're dealing with an 18-year-old, you're dealing with an undeveloped human. And you guys like that because you could do whatever you want with that person. You could groom them. You could tell them the sky is purple. They'll believe you because they want that validation. They want that man's affection. And that's why you guys love it. And you've told me that. Oh, there's no baggage, but you want to be with that person and create baggage for her. When she gets older, she's going to remember how manipulative you've been and how you treated her. Probably gave her some babies and made her a single mother. And now you're gone off and, you're 40 something. She has the kids for you. You're probably like going to die in a few years. So, you know what I mean? Like, I know you think we women are dumb. And when we say, gosh, you want to be with a young person, you call us bitter. It's not because we're bitter, because we've been through it. We've been through older men trying to manipulate us. We've been through it. And I want to tell young women, be careful, because these same men who said they prefer you better. Fuck these old hitting the wall bitches. You are the one I want. I'm just telling these ladies, be careful. Because if they're not telling you they want to marry you and provide for you for the long term, they just want to fuck you. Excuse my language. They just want to have sex with you. And if you happen to get pregnant at that time and have some babies, he's going to grow older and you're going to be a single mom. This is just facts, guys. It's just facts. Let me restate. There's 3 types of guys. The majority of men who want companionship date women their own age because you have more in common. And yes, you want sex. Sex is awesome, yeah. But you also, when the sex is done, you want to have a conversation with this person, Similar interests. Oh my gosh, I'm a 76 baby, I watch He-Man, She-Ra. Like, I want someone who knows what I'm talking about. I feel like most men want someone to talk to as well. The second type of man is just the only reason they don't groom someone under 17 is because of the law. They're afraid of going to jail. That's the second type of man. The third type of man doesn't care. He does whatever he wants to do. I don't care about the law. Fuck it. I want me a little girl to be with. So we understand the third type of man. We understand the first type of man. You second type of men, we kind of side-eye you because if the law changed, we know you're going to be exactly like the third type of man. If a legal age became 14, you're going to be with that 14-year-old. We know this. That's why we're like, why are you so obsessed about talking about being with young ladies? Why are you so... Here's my advice to you, second type of guys. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I like them young. Okay. They have no baggage. Their vagina's great. And it's legal. Okay. So if it was legal to be with a 13-year-old, you would be with that person too, right? There's no package. That's why we side eye you motherfuckers. We side eye you. There's countries where the legal age is 13 and the men are with those little girls all the time. I understand the first type of man. I understand the third type of man. For us ladies, you second type of men make us pause. Well, I'll do it. I'll be with someone who's young as long as they're legal. What about this person besides sex makes you want to be with them? Because you're just saying, I just want to be with a young person. Not because they're compatible, you want to have a family with them. You want to use them and use their bodies. Because they don't have baggage. They're fun. They'll do what you want to do. This is why women look at you sideways. So, you second type of men, just shut up. Stop talking. Shut up, please. Because you look crazy. Well, she's legal. Okay, if she was legally 13, I'll do her too. You look like pervs, man. I'll be with someone as long as she's legal. You don't sound any different for us than the third type because we've been through it. You think women are dumb. We've been through it where older men approach us when we're little girls, little buds. Our breasts aren't even fully developed and hey girl, I like you because you're young. You guys sound like pedos too to us. And I don't think you understand that. So I'm finally telling you guys why women side eye you second type of men. She's legal though. She's legal. You're just afraid of jail. But if legally, what we hear is like, if she was legally 13, you were going to be with that 13-year-old. So you're no different from the pedo to us. The only difference is that you don't want to go to jail. You're afraid of jail. Pedos, they don't give a fuck. I'm just saying.